Canada is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and when it comes to visiting this extremely friendly country, you wouldn't want to miss any of the tourist attractions at all. But let's be honest, even if you stay for a whole month in Canada, you can't really visit each and every one of these locations. So we gathered some of the most beautiful places for you to visit in Canada. Let's get started. First up, we have Western Brook Pond, Newfoundland, and Labrador. There's no better place for a nature lover than to visit Canada's Western Brook Pond. Located in Rossmore National Park, this 10-mile-long pond is right over the edge of Newfoundland. Just to reach the Western Brook Pond itself is a whole adventure. Let us tell you why. The only big city on the island is St. John's, and you'll have to drive for around 8 hours to reach there. No, the journey doesn't end here. Once you've reached Rossmore National Park, you'll need to hike for almost 2 hours in order to reach where the pond and especially the boats are. While riding these boats, you'll be able to enjoy the natural beauty of the pristine lake, the amazingly beautiful views of the Cascadian waterfalls, long-range mountains, and billion-year-old cliffs. Not just that, you'll meet some new companions there, including seals, foxes, caribou, whales, and bald eagles. We'd love to pay a visit to this Jungle Book kind of place, though. Next is Cavendish Beach, Prince Edward Island. For those who love exploring more of the sunny and beachy side of any country, you should definitely visit Cavendish Beach on Prince Edward Island, Canada. You may know Prince Edward Island as the tiniest province in Canada, which is famously known for its incredible oysters. Some of you might even know this island from the novel Anne of Green Gables by Lucy Maud Montgomery. But if you're not much of a reader, we don't blame you for only understanding the oyster reference. Anyways, Prince Edward Island doesn't only have oysters, but also the beautiful Cavendish Beach. The sandy white shoreline of Cavendish Island is worth a visit. The beach is only one of its kind. It doesn't only feature white sand, but also red cliffs, hiking trails, and the historically acclaimed lighthouses. Prince Edward Island houses several other beaches, but Cavendish Beach is one of the most popular and beautiful ones here. You can also enjoy kayaking, golfing, parasailing, as well as deep sea fishing. Oh, and you don't even think of leaving the island without eating the special fresh cold water lobster. Up next, Montmorency Falls, the city of Quebec. Yes, we know that Niagara Falls is what you want to see, but Montmorency Falls is an even better place to visit. Montmorency Falls is the cliff where the famous Montmorency River finds its way in the St. Lawrence River. The height of this waterfall is about 275 feet high, which makes Niagara Falls seem like a baby waterfall, as it's only 180 feet high. In order to see Montmorency Falls, you'll have to travel about 7 miles from the city of Quebec. After reaching the destination, there are 2 ways you can reach the falls. Either you use the cable car or simply use the staircase. It's a long way, so be prepared by the visitor center. If you're a rock climber and enjoy doing so, you may as well just climb up the canyon, of course, with a professional guide and proper safety. Oh, you might also get to see some amazing fireworks here because the International Fireworks Competition often uses the Montmorency Falls as a backdrop in summers. So if you're around during that time, do not miss the chance. Now we have Dempster Highway, Yukon, a 740-kilometer dreamy journey that'll let you enjoy nature to the fullest. Long drive on the highway that leads you from Dawson City, Yukon to Inuvik is everything that one may need to heal the soul, quite literally. The incredibly beautiful scenery and the wide open spaces will allow you to have the best time of your life. On this journey, you'll get to witness the Ogilvie and Richardson Mountains, tundra scenery, Arctic Circle, as well as roadside grizzlies and the life of backcountry. You can also camp in the Tombstone Territorial Park and enjoy the beautiful night sky. Not just that, you also get to hike through the land that's almost pure and hasn't been touched by humans yet. What we mean here is that it's pollution-free and nature blooms here everywhere. You just need to find the spot that you like and go out exploring the beauty that lies around that highway. Up next, Haida Gwaii, Queen Charlotte Islands, British Columbia. Another one for nature lovers who are more into forest and ocean beauty. Haida Gwaii is the northernmost island chain in the Alaskan Panhandle, and it wouldn't be wrong to say that Mother Nature really loved this island chain and left its best pieces here. Here you'll find amazing cliffside ocean vistas, First Nations culture, as well as beautiful rainforests. Among the 150 islands of Haida Gwaii, Moresby and Graham are the largest ones, while the people around Haida are known for their argillite carvings and totem poles. The islanders enjoy hosts summer festivals from the months of June to August, so if you're a festival person, you may want to visit the islands in these months. These festivals include performances by the Haida people, Latin groups, as well as the Indies. Not just that, Haida Gwaii is also one of the best bird-watching territories in the world. You may want to visit the Delkatla Wildlife Sanctuary for bird watching, as it houses around 140 different species of birds. Another for the list is Bruce Peninsula, Ontario. Yes, nature's especially in love with Canada, but who expected to see sea stacks, coves, turquoise water, and shipwrecks in Ontario? Well, you just need to visit the Bruce Peninsula and trust us when we say it's not your ordinary peninsula. 3 hours drive from Toronto, you'll reach this majestic national park, which is maybe the best place to enjoy an amazing picnic. Often the people of Toronto visit this place in order to enjoy a much-deserved quality time away from the hustle and bustle of the city. You can enjoy a frisbee competition with your friends, scuba diving, or go on a glass-bottom boat cruise trip. We'd say scuba diving's a must when here because that's the only way you can explore the 22 shipwrecks which happen to be there because of the ships that sank during the lodging boom in the late 19th century. Next up, Gaspésie, the city of Quebec. It'd be better to name Gaspésie the fairy tale land of Canada. This is the place where maritime and French-speaking cultures merge into each other by the southern bank of the St. Lawrence River. The pastel-colored cottages, flocks of seabirds, roadside lobster rolls, and several alluring parks are everything you may need to make this trip for the most memorable one. Not just that, you'll get to see several cute fictional-looking towns on your way to Gaspé. Oh, and for food, you can enjoy Quebec's special foods such as cedar wine, poutine, salmon, and local cheeses. Everything on this peninsula is beautiful, and it seems like it's a completely different world there. So if you're in Quebec, do pay a visit to Gaspé as well. Now let's look at Abraham Lake, Clearwater County, Alberta. When looking for beautiful places to visit in Canada, never overlook Abraham Lake. Located in the North Saskatchewan River of Kootenay Plains, this lake is just amazingly beautiful. The eerie methane bubbles that keep forming on the crystalline surface of the frozen lake are something you don't get to see everywhere and every day. Abraham Lake is actually a man-made reservoir and is around 32 kilometers long. The bright blue color of the water in this artificial lake is because of the rock flower. You might not know, but the competition was held in order to name this lake by the government of Alberta in 1972 when the Bighorn Dam was in the final stages of construction. There are several hotels and restaurants around the lake, and you wouldn't have to worry about staying and eating either. You can also borrow canoes and bikes from the resort or your hotel you're staying in and enjoy a day out. Next up, Nahanni National Park Reserve, Northwest Territories. This relatively remote but vast and beautiful national park is another place you wouldn't want to miss. One thing to mention here is that this national park is UNESCO's World Heritage Program's number. This national park features astonishing mountain ranges, 3,000 feet high canyons, and a waterfall double as high as Niagara Falls. Oh, and how can we forget the spectacular South Nahanni River? This park is like a playground for nature and adventure lovers, as you can enjoy hiking, canoe trips, rock climbing, whitewater rafting, and even soaking in the sulfur hot springs at the Nahanni National Park. In short, this park has everything from mountains to lakes, and you definitely don't want to miss it. Canada is a beautiful country with beautiful places as well as people with beautiful hearts. If you're planning to go to Canada, this is your sign to put all the places we listed in this video on your trip bucket list. Tell us about the things you love about Canada in the comments, and don't forget to drop a like before leaving. We'll be back with more amazing content soon. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, au revoir.